first of the No Bull 5 drivers, Jeff Gordon, going for his 4th straight win in this event. Jeff Gordon, meanwhile, closes in on John Andretti as Andretti falls back now into his clutches as the first 3 cars have pulled away.
That's Jeff Gordon that has caught that group of cars. When Jeff Gordon got by John Andretti a few laps ago, I looked, he was 4.6 seconds behind the leader. Right now, Jeff Gordon is 4.1 seconds behind the leader. Although the leader has been passing some traffic. You can see Ward Burton drive on the inside of Rusty Wallace, trying to take that spot.
And Jeff Gordon is charging up toward the both of them. He's going to go to the inside of Wallace also. Gets the car down the left side tires. Down on the apron a little bit, but made the pass. As it stands right now, the driver running best among those eligible for the No Bull 5 million is Jeff Gordon, who is in 3rd position, a little over 9 seconds behind Jeff Burton. Well, that's a pretty good record, isn't it, when the money's on the line?
I'll say. And right now, Bob, he is one of the fastest cars on the racetrack. After they made that pit stop, made some adjustments. His last lap was faster than either Burton or Jarrett. And he has closed down what was about a 10.5-second deficit to about 9.5.
He has won the last 3 straight Pepsi Southern 500s, going for 4 in a row.
That first pit stop, and really, they haven't done anything else. Gordon going around Jarrett.
Here's Jeff Gordon. He is gaining. He's cut that lead down on Jeff Burton. Don't know if it's because of traffic or not, but look how he's been cutting that deficit down from 3.8 down to 2.1 in just 5 laps.
They made an air pressure adjustment on the car number 24. He was loose from the middle off. Now he is down and away. Jeff Gordon, he will come down pit road. Now Jeff is one of those drivers that have complained his car was a little bit loose. And likewise, Dale Jarrett's car was a tick loose. Here comes the 24 car, the DuPont Chevrolet, down pit road. They're going to put a little bit of wedge in the car, according to Ray Evernham. Crew going to the right side. The handle, that bright orange handle, goes in the right rear window. All right, half around the wedge as the right side tire is going on. Jeremy Mayfield's in front of Bill Weber.
Jeff Gordon is not too far behind him. I thought maybe he'd be able to get in front of him, but he can't do it. Never see Gordon. I was thinking that Gordon might have stopped a little bit early, trying to get out there and get a couple of laps of those fresh tires and hope to lead a lap.
He picked up about 1.5 seconds on that pit stop exchange. Gordon did. He was about 3 seconds behind, and now he's only 1.17, so he picked up almost 2 seconds. And some of that could have been while he was stopped in the pit. Some of it could have been coming in and going out. In this heavy traffic, that's going to let Jeff Gordon catch up. He was a little over 2 seconds behind. Now he's that lap when he came by, he was 1.8 seconds behind. But Burton's still in that heavy traffic. But Gordon's got to go through it also.
He's just hoping that traffic will thin out when he gets there. And that time, Jeff Gordon's only 1.25 seconds behind Jeff Burton.
Let's check in with Ray Evernham. Ray, you've been dialing the car in and getting closer and closer. Do you have anything for the 99?
Well, I don't know, Jerry. You know, it doesn't look like it, but, you know, we've got still better than 100 laps to keep adjusting and keep hoping the track changes. But he's awful tough. They've got a real good setup.
You've been fighting. The main problem today for you has been a little loose race car.
We started a little bit tight. Now we're a little bit loose. You know, we're pretty close. We're just bouncing around a little bit. We hope to get some track position at the end and maybe we can't make a big adjustment because we're pretty close.
All right, Ray Evernham maybe working on his race car. And guys, remember what happened a year ago? They weren't that close all day long until the final 60 or 70 laps, and suddenly the 24 car on a major adjustment on the final stop came on and won the Winston Million.
$1 million can be won by one of 5 drivers here today at Darlington in the No Bull 5. Currently, Jeff Gordon is the highest among those. He is running in 2nd position in the DuPont Chevrolet. Meanwhile, a battle for 2nd is developing as Jeff Gordon looks inside of Jarrett down the backstretch, headed into 3. Jeff takes the 2nd spot from Dale. We talked to Ray Evernham earlier. He reminded us about how a year ago Jeff Gordon chased the car just about all race long and was able to get it right for the closing laps and come on and win and take home the Winston Million at that time. Could we be seeing history repeat itself? Well, Jeff Gordon has caught Jeff Burton.
Yes, he certainly has. And what's up with this? Does Burton have a problem, or was it just traffic? He has some type of problem.
Yeah, he was 3 miles an hour off the pace the last lap. And here comes Gordon trying to take the lead for the first time today. And he's got it.
Indeed, he has. So on lap 274. Jeff Gordon passes Jeff Burton and takes the lead in the Pepsi Southern 500. Possibly headed for another $1 million payday. And we're seeing a lot of cheers as Jeff Gordon goes into the lead, Jerry. Boy, Jeff Gordon has an incredible record here at Darlington. Didn't get off to a very good start, but in the last 6 races, his average finish has been 1.5, and that includes 6 wins and no DNFs.
That is incredible.
Now the 24 car coming down for his final pit stop, trying to win 4 consecutive Pepsi Southern 500. They're going to take a half out, a round out, the right rear of the car number 24. Trying to get a little more bite in the car, tugging up a little bit more. Now left side tires going on. The Rainbow Warriors scampering around. Earnhardt is out. 24 car down and away. Gordon out. Earnhardt out.
I'm not sure that they've got this car the way they want it in the last part of the race.
Now it's 47 laps for Jeff Gordon to figure out how he's going to get up there and catch Jeff Burton.
There you can see how the interval is widened from laps 315 to 319.
And check that out, 31.2, 31.2. Jeff Gordon, but Jeff Burton, 30.9, 30.9. He had a couple of those 31.2s, but those 30.9s, about 0.3 of a second faster than Jeff Gordon.
So will the track come to Jeff Gordon?
Don't look now, and I'm not trying to hype, but let me tell you something. Jeff Gordon is catching it.
Well, the last lap, Gordon ran over a mile an hour faster than did Burton. Let's see, this time he still ran a mile and 1/10 faster than Burton did.
And there was no traffic in front of Jeff Burton that time. So, like I said, I just want to throw that out, Bob.
Well, I understand. What that means is, folks, don't go away.
Exactly.
This race is not over yet. There is what Benny was talking about just a few moments ago. Look at the incredible run that Jeff Gordon has had on Jeff Burton the last few laps, slicing the interval from 2.3 seconds to less than 1 second.
I mean, look at those laps, 3.5, 3.5, and 3.6. Every lap the same, and we've run several laps with these tires. He's supposed to be down in the 32-second break. Both these guys are really running strong, trying their best to win. But Jeff Gordon running some incredible laps.
Well, if you go back in history and you look at what he has done in the past, he's 2 for 2 when racing for $1 million bonus. He won here at Darlington last year to win the Winston Million, and of course he won the No Bull Million at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway during the Brickyard 400. We have completed 339 laps. We're on lap 340, and it looks like the lead change is imminent.
Well, this is about what happened last year, although it was closer to the end of the race when Jeff Burton was trying to pass Jeff Gordon. So here goes Gordon on the inside. He's got that spot, and there's nothing Burton can do except Jeff, go ahead now, try to go back on the inside. Can he make it stick? Oh, this is tough.
Oh, man, they come out of the corner, and Gordon does have the lead.
Evernham
just sitting there, watching and waiting.
You have to wonder if after they made that last pit stop and Burton ran away from Gordon there for a little bit, if Gordon maybe didn't press as hard as he could have at that point, getting those tires, saving those tires as much as you could, and let that air pressure build up, and then make the run. It looks like he certainly has made the run. Now, whether that was his strategy or not, don't know.
He is a very, very patient race car driver, Jeff Gordon is.
Is Jeff on pace to win another championship? Look at the statistics. Average finish in his championship year of 1995, 9th. It was the same in 1997. This year, his average finish in the first 23 races, 7.1 to be exact. So actually, at this point of the season, he is better than his previous 2 championship seasons.
Well, there's no doubt he is better. I mean, he is having a phenomenal. Martin's having a phenomenal year.
Yeah.
It's just that Jeff Gordon is having an unbelievable year.
Jeff Gordon completes lap number 351 and has a 1.1 second lead on Jeff Burton. Look at the graphic. In the first 10 races of 1998, Jeff was having a tremendous season. The last 13 races have even been better. His average finish of 4th.
4th in the last 13 races. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Another statistic, Gordon is trying to win his 6th race in the last 7 events. The only blemish was a miserable 5th place finish, if you want to call it that, at Bristol.
Now he has about a 2 3/4 lead on Jeff Burton. Just ever so slowly, 100th or 1/10 of a second a lap, pulling away from Burton.
Never before has a driver won 4 straight events in NASCAR Winston Cup modern history. But Jeff Gordon is en route to do that today. And again, Ray Evernham looks as calm and as cool as a cucumber, doesn't he?
Yeah, counting those laps down. Saying a prayer.
Here comes off the corner. One more. 3 laps to go. Completes another lap.
He has done today what he and Ray and the rest of the Rainbow Warriors have done so many times this year, and that is not be ultra competitive until the time that it was necessary.
I talked to Ray this morning. He was concerned about his car. Didn't feel like they were right. They're going to have to make some changes, and as the day wore on, and obviously made the proper changes. We come down. We see Evernham talking to him on the radio. 2 to go. I'd like to be a fly on the wall listening to that conversation.
What an incredible career he has in NASCAR Winston Cup competition, and he's so young. This is only his 180th NASCAR Winston Cup start. Gordon comes off corner number 4, takes the white flag. 1 more lap to go at Darlington, and the Pepsi Southern 500 will go to Jeff Gordon.
4 times in a row he has won this race. That is incredible.
It sure is.
Just think how difficult it is to win it 1 time.
Exactly. And he's won it 4 in a row. Once he figured out how to do it, he hasn't forgotten, has he?
No, sir.
And of course, he has also captured the No Bull 5 here this afternoon. Here's Jeff Gordon off corner number 4. Looks at the checkered flag, takes the checkered flag, and wins the No Bull 5 million. It's his 10th win of 1998, his 4th consecutive in the Southern 500, and his 39th NASCAR Winston Cup career victory in his 180th start. He wins the No Bull 5 and a $1 million bonus for the 2nd time this year, and he'll be eligible for another one at Talladega. Well, there's lots of big festivities to go. They'll be rolling the Brinks truck out with $1 million for Jeff when we come back. What an incredible sight here at Darlington Raceway. Jeff Gordon on his cool down lap behind the Brinks truck as they they shovel out millions of dollars, because Jeff has won once again the No Bull 5 million. Already $4.1 million coming into this race. He exceeds $5 million in winnings in 1998. Bill is with Ray Evernham.
As he takes a victorious walk down pit road with his crew to some cheering fans. 4 straight Southern 500s and another $1 million. Congratulations.
Thanks, Bill. I gotta thank God, because it's been a tough week, and I just kept praying for the strength to not get involved in all that, and I did the best thing. I concentrated on what I had to do, what it would take to win this race.
How tough a week was it, Ray?
It was pretty tough, you know. It's been a lot of mudslinging, I guess, but just, you know, everybody kept telling me, and like I said, I just kept praying for the strength to stay above it and focus real hard on the job. And if we could come here and do this, that maybe everybody would realize.
Your car was excellent after your final stop. What did you do to it?
Air. It was just air, Jack. Just air.
Ray trots off toward victory lane.
10 wins, 4 in a row here.
Brooke congratulates her husband. He takes off the steering wheel and is about to emerge from the DuPont finishes Chevy.
Enough of it. I'm driving it out there in the track. Okay, come on out.
Here's our McDonald's Winter Circle interview with Jeff Gordon, Cherry Punch.
Oh, here's Ray Evernham going to hoist this guy in the air. They're going to have a Pepsi celebration here. Why not? The kind of effort they put in today and the kind of week they've had to endure. He thought he was going to kiss Brooke, but Ray got there first. Oh, what an effort. He gives his wife Brooke a big hug. And Jeff, you are absolutely remarkable. 4 Southern 500s in a row. 4 Southern 500s in a row. Congratulations.
I'm absolutely beat. I tell you what, hot day out there. Those closing laps, all I could do is just thank God. I don't know why he's blessing me the way he is in this team, but I sure am thankful, and certainly can't do it without a lot of great people. My goodness, Ray Evernham just did an awesome job today, kept me calm. I was tight, I was loose. You know, I finally just got the thing pretty good there at the end. Those guys made some great pit stops. Thought Jeff Burton was just playing with me there. He was so fast, but on the long runs, we were really good, and we were able to get him. And one thing's for sure, we came here to make a statement, and I think we certainly did that. You know, no 2 tires, no nothing. We just, you know, out-teamed them today, and I hope that everybody recognizes just how awesome this race team is.
Jeff, we asked you this morning what you would do if you won the $1 million. You said, we'll cross that bridge when we win it. Any ideas what you're going to do with it?
You know, we want to give something to charity, I'm sure. Like I said earlier, the guys that deserve it the most are the ones that work on this team, and I certainly want to make sure we do something for them. And I tell you what, Hendrick Motorsports is just awesome. Got to thank all the guys at the engine shop, chassis shop, everywhere. But one thing that we're going to do is we're going to give another $1 million to some fan in Talladega, and I'm excited about that.
Indeed. We told you the day would begin with millions of eyes focused on a few men who were chasing history, and Bob Jenkins, here's one that captured it.
It's been a money story all afternoon, and the money has finally been awarded. And the $1 million bonus goes to Jeff Gordon as he wins the Pepsi Southern 500. Listen to these statistics. The all-time highest winning percentage victories in NASCAR Winston Cup competition, Tim Flock, 21.2% of the races won. Jeff Gordon's percentage is now 21.7. Our congratulations to Jeff Gordon, who has won the Noble 5 here this afternoon for the 2nd time in 1998. My thanks to Ned Jarrett, Benny Parsons, John Kernan, Bill Weber, and Dr. Jerry Punch. This is Bob Jenkins thanking you for being with us here this afternoon. We'll see you in Richmond. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.